All done. Quick save.
Yeah, right away.
Help! Please! Come, Blanca! Help me!
Don't scream, I'm right here. Okay, thorn-covered vines encircle this Valian woman, constricting under her in a deadly embrace. Her speech gets cut short as one of the vines about her midsection tightens its hold, nearly forcing the breath from her lungs. Gritting her teeth, she braces against the vines and fights to steal back some breathing room.
Fatso! Stinking weed!
Watch her, quickly! We must help her!
Agrasima, Sarah! I could use a hand or four!
Let's see if we can do something about these vines.
Thank you. Only I don't know how we're going to manage it.
If I pull the larger vines away, could you squirm out of there?
Maybe. This vine is squeezing me hard enough to make a chore of it. But
pull the vines with your
all
hands.
the help I can get. Madico! The damn thing is getting tighter. I hope that you have a strong grip, Frero, or this could end poorly for me.
Stronger than you might guess, Sarah. Let's do this. You brace yourself and grab hold of the thickest vine, careful to avoid the worst of the thorns. Your grip on the vine remains steadfast as you tear and wrench away at it. Something in the limb of the plant flexes like a muscle of its own. In time, it relents, relaxing its hold on the Valiant explorer. Suddenly, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your head.
Fiend! Remove yourself from our domain.
I think that did it. Agrasima. Our ship landed on the other side of the island, but I am the last of the crew, and I cannot sail her alone. May I join your voyage? I do not care where we make port, as long as it is far from here.
Welcome to the crew. I'll see you on the ship. Oh, hold on. I heard something in my head while I was setting you free.
That is the rotted queen, the matriarch of this blighted ruin. She has jabbered in my head since I got caught. The trees, the vines, this nightmare. Madico! It's all of her making.
So what happened to you?
Director Castel sent us. We were shadowing a Juana expedition, trying to figure out what they were after. Corpses, all of them. But we couldn't turn our backs on the mission, so we went deeper into the jungle.
What did you find?
North of here, there is a golden disc, big, heavy thing. One of my mates took a piece of it. Everything went wrong after that. Something took us while we rested. Oh gods. I woke up and there was a flower growing out of my Casita's mouth. I started pulling weeds out from between his teeth. Then I got hit from behind and woke up here.
How has this place already claimed 2 expeditions?
There is something guiding the creatures here. A woman, I think. She gets under your skin. I only caught a glimpse of her in passing. Huge.
I'm sorry, I just got chills going
And
down
her
my
daughters are
spine
not
off of
too
that.
fond of outsiders.
Alright, you mentioned something about a golden disc.
We didn't learn much. It was already missing a piece by the time we got here. The most I saw were a bunch of Juana's scribblings. I wager it was what the other expedition came to find. Not that their luck was any better than ours.
Okay, so far what I'm getting out of this is we gotta find both the pieces and return them. What do you suggest I do about this rotted queen?
Kill her. If ever this jungle had a shred of beauty, she wrapped her claws around its throat and choked the life out of it. You can't bargain with a creature like that. I don't care what anyone says.
Well, welcome aboard.
Casita. I will see you on board.
Assign a crew member to all slots on a single ship. Gotcha.
If I was mad enough to tarry a moment longer, I would walk with a quiet step.
Thanks for the advice.
me behind, please.
Don't worry, I will not leave you behind, my girl. No way in hell would I ever leave my girl behind.
I found my targets.
Pray, sealess, me.
Sweet redemption. Just like that.
Another for the queen.
What the hell is going on there? There's just like playing Ring Around the Frickin' Rosie here.
Another round, another crit.
Hostile effects. Oh god, so that mean he gets his... Ooh, wrong button. Plague strength. So while afflicted, is flanked a thing? Okay.
This one's for Keelan.
Oh, right. Don't you have... Didn't I give you a skill that, friendly aura plus 15% damage dealt as burn with weapons? Oh god, so Eddar's actually doing both ice and burn damage.
Compliments of the queen.
Just like
Okay, Eddar. 31 frost plus 5 burn. Oh. So Eddar is literally fire and ice. Ice and fire when Pelagina's around. And her.
Let's get started.
Love it. Love it.
Now you know how my scabbard feels. A little something for you.
Ooh.
Understood. Heads up.
Ooh, what are you? +2 deflection. Eddar, what are your rings? You have a +2 all defenses when engaged, stacks 5 times with a +2 diplomacy. And then you have, you know what? I think because you are actually dependent on... Oh. Wait, I have 4 of these? Wait, hold on. Is this even going to increase? God, it is! Okay, I love it. We'll take it. Also, I think I got some new stuff here. Immune to push and pull effects. +1 con. What's your belt? It's a +3 con. It's a +1 might belt. That really does kind of suck. Aloth, you could probably use it. Boom. Actually, yeah, Aloth could definitely use that. Oh, what are you? +3 burn armor rating, +10 all defenses against fire attacks. Being critically hit with a fire attack will cause interrupt and give a -10 will penalty for 30 seconds. That seems neat. The necklace. What kind of necklace you got? You have +1 int, history, and insight. Definitely gained some new equipment here. That's +3 accuracy. This is also +3 accuracy. No, I'm not gonna worry about that. What are you? +1 int grants the effects of white leaf after a rest. White leaf. What the bloody hell is that? White leaf? What? Anyways, 10% effect. +5%. The only thing I'll probably change up is maybe the necklace. So let's see what necklaces are available that could. Communal Carnage. Oh wow, Aloth finally get upgrades. Yeah, he's been due for it. He's been due for some upgrades. I just never really found upgrades that I liked with him. Or I found equipment that I liked with him. This one's okay. Maybe I can actually start. Oh. +2 burn, corrode, freezing, and shock armor. And then that's what structural stability. Oh, it just adds crushing damage. And Aloth, we need to get you some actual gear. It's light armor. Nope. This is a 20%, so you know what? Would you like this? Chest guard plus minus 10% critical damage taken, minus 10 damage taken from disengagement or flanking attacks. No, you would not like that one. Skyne's resentment. Minus 50% healing received when the wearer becomes bloodied or reduces the healing of nearby enemies. Oh. Meh. Yeah, he definitely needs some armor. He needs some boots too. I don't have any boots for you. Oh, I do. They're boots of leaping. Sure, take them. Here. So, yeah, I think that's good enough for now, I suppose. Orphan cat! Get the cat! Get the cat! Get the cat! Get the cat! Kitty, kitty, kitty! Come here, kitty! What do you got? Little Babs! Little Babs! +1 dex with a +3 deflection against melee weapons. Once again, I'm at the point where I really wish I could give at least Eder a pet. At least Eder. Don't, son of a biscuit, leave. Sidian Spall.
Good plan. Hey. Watch out.
Oh, well, here we go. We're doing it.
Trespasser, vile defiler.
Are you responsible for this blight?
We do not speak to the fertilizer.
She halts her step to regard you with an unfronted snarl.
You are nothing but water to feed our young, soil to birth our seed.
I didn't come here looking for a fight.
So, you're more than just some fool brawler like all the rest.
Pulling a ropey length of gore from between her long fingers, she lowers it into her gaping mouth and chews thoughtfully.
Then we will hearken to your chatter. For now.
Your lands are blinded and your mind as well. Is it possible to heal you?
You are blind to the harmony of our grove, Outlander. We are perfection. You are the only infestation here.
You forget yourself. There's a wrongness on this island, and it deserves to be set right. She bares her teeth and takes a combative step closer. Her foot sinks into the mud, and she pries it up with a wet, sucking sound. She blinks down at the rotted earth.
We look out on our garden and see green, bounty, life. The oldest cycle made healthy after the blight of Ukaizo's fall. Is this not so?
No. Lie? Benevolent? No, rational. Perhaps once, not any longer. She snarls, drawing her hand across her mouth and wiping a line sap away.
This brackish water. I have rooted here for centuries, and I recognize nothing. The grove does not die. No, it lives in death.
It can live again if I restore your Audra pillar.
You can do this.
Yep.
We feel a weight of souls about you, Watcher. If you can save the grove, then do it.
Okay. And then this corrupted tree bows quickly under its own weight. Every limb drips with thick, putrid sap. Its vines have entangled the tip of an Audra pillar and seem to be infesting it with the same rot that permeates the surrounding jungle. Investigate the corruption closer. You shift aside leaves and vines, poking your fingers into an ooze-filled knothole. The sap running down the bark is both hot and uncommonly sticky. Giggity. You shift... down at its core, the tree is still green and alive. It won't be long before the whole organism becomes a ravaging parasite, but it seems aware enough to slow that inevitable decline. Inspect the Pillar of Audra. Its surface is pitted and slick with sap. Although the pillar still connects to the wheel, the tree has adapted to feed its roots by draining raw essence. Giving the tree enough essence to sustain itself would put an end to the parasitic connection. Feed the tree enough soul essence to heal itself. You reach out and touch the surface of the Audra, wiping away a line of sap. The Ampion soul essence responds at once, bubbling up to the surface and feeding the roots of the tree in response to your will. You hear a sound like a rock splitting in half. Dark sap oozes from the cracks between the dark sizzling when it touches the ground. A creak of wood follows as vibrant color slowly eases up the roots of the healthy tree. Oh, she even looks a lot better too! The Mempgwen turns to you and blinks with surprise, her vision sharper and more focused than before.
That thing I was, she is no more, but I carry enough of her to know the meaning of gratitude. Thank you. I collected a small hoard of trinkets from visitors. We have no need of these trophies.
What will you do now?
This grove rotted a blink of an eye ago, by Aora's reckoning. I will grow and replenish what we lost. Taming it will be a chore, but there is time.
Farewell.
More of my daughters may yet roam this jungle, with my poison coursing through their roots. I cannot stop them from bringing you harm, and I will not punish you for bringing them rest.
Wow. No, like right now? Well, have at thee. Oh god. Oh, come on!
Good.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. That didn't turn out right. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do this a little bit better.
Trespasser, vile defiler. We do not. You are not so. Then we will hearken to your chatter. We are perfect. We look out on our garden and see green. The grove does not. You can do. We feel a weight of souls about you.
Yeah, it didn't seem like she would be hostile. It's probably
If you
because
can save the grove, then do it.
It's probably because she became hostile because I was already in the midst of combat when that whole transaction began. Okay, investigate, inspect, feed. There we go.
That thing taming it. This grove taming it will be this grove taming it. More of my daughter. I cannot.
All right, there we go. She is fine now.
Heads up. I found my targets.
Now, so timing is everything. There are definitely certain aspects that happen if things happen. So, in a sense, yes. Study the tree, see if it's beyond healing. Wait.
This one's for Keelan.
Just like that.
Who did that? Jody girl! There you go.
You see a lock? That was a sign.
Another summon. Oh. All these summons. Assassin Vine. All right, so we handled that all pretty well. At least the second time around. Corrupted tiger. A friendly corrupted tiger. Yay. Oh. Hello. Well, hello, friends. Shall we play a game? A game called You Die. We will burn you and freeze you. Oh.
Now you know how my scabbard feels.
How rude.
Another for the queen.
Boom. Get him, Z.
Compliments of the queen.
Here, let me burn you to dust. Alright. Talking like that. I am bad at
That was about as
accents.
useful as a bump on a pickle. Just like that. Oh, that's the
Let's get
stuff.
started.
I am very bad at accents, so I'm trying to talk in accents. Not a very good idea. Not a good idea. Oh, there we go. There, the blue spot on the object pillar. Yes, there is.
Pleasure.
Oh, wait. Loot.
see to
Loot.
it.
And there's a soul here. So, quick save. Grab the soul. This fragment of soul vibrates with a sense of deep worry and hesitation. As you draw closer, it drifts towards you with a sense of blind urgency. Read the soul. All right. You plant with hold on. You plant with exertion as you flee, clutching an ornate golden ring in both hands. The hip-deep water slows your frenzied escape, but you persist with some tattered memory of hope. A pained shriek rings out from the jungle. You turn back, distracted, and manage to run headlong into a towering form. The creature swivels her attention down at you. She plucks you up with a bony talon as she would a doll. Through the haze of disorientation, you make out her pitted face and milky white eyes. Crackling, she snatches the golden ring and hangs it on the branch of a tall, gnarled tree. And she tells you of the awful fate you'll suffer, feeding her grove, watering her children, but she makes it all sound like an honor. The vision disperses in a cloud of pain and confusion. Swinging your lantern softly, Shodi lures the soul into its depths. Okay. Let's go. Back to the pillar. Gotta get this stuff. Because I think that's what she was talking about when she was saying that that her other self collected some stuff over the years. Another one of these. Incoming damage. Incoming weapon damage reduced as health is lost. Max plus 15% damage reduction. Great. It's fine. Is there anyone in here? Oh, yes, there is. But first, I want to continue exploring. Actually, never mind. That's all the exploring we can do. Let's get up here. Get up here.
That seems a little too nice for a place like this.
Read the soul. Alright, they laughed at your hours studying the runic script of the ancient Huana, but here you are poring over gold inscriptions while they scratch their heads. You promise yourself a good boast on the journey back to Nekataka. Oh, never laugh at somebody who can speak another language. Never laugh at somebody who can speak another language. No one believed the Huana could have forged a device like the Golden Wheel, but you stay silent on the matter. The Inguithans built more for function than beauty, and this is art. Rotating the control disc and pressing panels had you so engrossed that you mistakenly entered the wrong combination. A slit opened in the disc, discharging a gas that brought you to your knees, coughing loud enough to summon a creature whose shape you could barely perceive through the haze of pain. Boasting would have to wait. Replace the missing parts of the stone disc. This massive golden disc is covered with intricate engravings and inscriptions. You are able to pick out symbols representing plants, wildlife, and boats, but there's no discernible order or meaning to their configuration. Read the main inscription. To all wayward kin far from family shores, let this chart point the way home, that your tribe may welcome you open-armed. Engravings remember what the dead forgot. Take comfort in this sanctuary, read its teachings, and let knowledge guide the hand that turns the wheel. A circle of depression stands up in the rest of the disc. The stone ring in your possession looks as if it could fit. Study the engravings, look for a pattern. You can vaguely see how different points of the engraving seem to match up, forming a coherent shape in spite of being situated on opposing sides of the carving. Attempt to decipher the disc with the golden wheel you possess. You hold the outer ring up to the control panel, but it still requires the inner ring to make the mechanism function. Oh, so we're still missing one. Ah, right here, a soul. The golden wheel weighed as much as Aethys' thumb, but you weren't leaving without a souvenir, something to put a smile on Director Costello's face. Good night and thanks for the streams, Zircon. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Glad you came by, man. And you know what? Before you go. There you go, formerly J Falcon. All right, your boots crunched a soft smear in half, and you remembered. Wasn't this island supposed to be abandoned? Yeah, my pleasure, man. My pleasure. Always happy to welcome more people to the Squirrel Kingdom. Anyways, maybe you didn't beat the Huana expedition in getting here. Suddenly, the golden felt like dead weight. The gold felt like dead weight. You rolled into a cave for safekeeping. You didn't make it 10 paces toward the beach before something big. All crooked limbs of fetid breath plucked you off your feet. When she squeezed you like a dish rag over a patch of thirsty vines, you will let out so fast that you forgot to scream.